Did he honk? The f. What's up, guys? It's Mikey B here. It's Monday, and I'm bored. And when I'm bored, I like to cook. Today, I'm cooking spaghetti sauce. So stop buying Prego and shit and use mine. So I'm gonna teach you guys how to make it. It's real simple. It's like 5 ingredients, you know, include the spices. Super easy, just a bunch of time, not the spice. So anyways, here it is. Here's the sauce, step by step, how I make it every time. It's like $3 to make it, give or take. So enjoy. I do. All right, guys. So my sauce is pretty straightforward, pretty easy. You got onions, you got tomatoes. I use a San Marzano style whole peeled tomato. If you don't want to, you can do a crushed tomato. 1 can of tomato sauce. We have garlic, oregano, basil, fresh parsley at the end, olive oil, salt, pepper. That's about it, man. We'll start with the onions. We're gonna cut these up. You can go red, white, yellow. I got shallots here. It doesn't really matter in my opinion. A lot of people like to go red. A lot of people like to go white or yellow, whatever. Alright guys, so medium heat. So I do something a little controversial. I do a little bit of both, grapeseed and olive oil. So we're gonna mix that together. Got my trusty drumstick wooden spoon. All right, so once the oil is thin like water, then it's nice and warm. So now we're gonna dump all those onions. I know it's a lot of onions, but I'm actually making a vegetarian sauce for my aunt who's staying with us, so no meat in this one, so I'm going heavy with the onion. All right, so once that's been cooking for about 1 minute, I go ahead and add some salt. I'm using kosher Morton salt. Feel free to use sea salt, table salt, kosher, whatever you want. Next thing up is fresh cracked pepper. Once that's done, you give it a stir. I like a lot of peppers. I probably went 30 cracks in there. Okay, so now I'm gonna let this cook for, I don't know, a couple minutes. Once everything starts sweating and sticking to the bottom, it'll be real nice. All right, so they've been cooking for probably 5 minutes, give or take. At this point, I'm gonna add the chopped garlic. Now you can do fresh garlic, awesome. I don't like messing with it. I like using this stuff. Works pretty well. I add it afterwards because if I put it in there with the onions, it burns. So now the onions are over halfway done. I mean, very scientific here, you know, I'm just getting about a spoonful, so. Okay, so then you obviously mix that around. Alright, so we'll let this cook down a couple more minutes. Alright, so I accidentally let that go for about 3.5 minutes. A lot of the Mylar process has happened here, so I'm going to deglaze the pan with a little Goya red wine. Now, I didn't put a ton in there. I'm not looking for a red wine marinara sauce or spaghetti sauce, just deglaze in the pan, which it did a beautiful job of. Alright, so next step is we're putting in the whole peeled tomatoes. Then the 1 can of tomato sauce. Now, I don't add a lot of water to it, but I get 1 tomato sauce can full. Kind of rock it back and forth. So now I'm gonna mix it all together. Now again, guys, my onion ratio is strong because I'm making a vegetable forward or onion forward sauce to substitute for meat. So if you want to do half the onions or double up on the tomatoes, recommended. All right, now for some seasoning. So I know it's controversial with tomato sauce to put oregano. I know some people think it turns into pizza sauce or whatever, blah, 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 but I do oregano and I do parsley. So I kind of free break it up in my hands. I feel like dried spices get a lot better when you break them up. Give that the old stir. Now, if you don't have fresh basil, you've only got freeze dried, I guess at this point you would put that in. I've never done it that way. I've always picked up some fresh Kroger, so. All right, so that right there, to me, perfect simmer. So, honestly, at this point, don't touch it. Come back every 15 to 20 minutes for a stir. That's it. So, it's 428. Probably gonna cook this, I'd say, we're gonna give it 3 hours, something like that. So right now, kind of looks like a soup, but you'll see as time moves on, it's gonna come together. Gonna take a potato masher, smash those tomatoes in about 1.5 hours. You'll see.
Perfect.
So I forgot to film the basil, so last step, fresh basil. Stir that in, and ladies and gentlemen, sauce is done. Something else I can't recommend enough is that when you're using a dry spaghetti noodle, I like to go with a bronze cut pasta, not a silicone press. It's kind of hard to tell, but it has more of a rough texture than noodle. So this is a brand I like. It's about $2 at Kroger, give or take. So I recommend spending an extra 50 cents on this stuff. So now that this is off, we are boiling some water. Oh, shit. Right, guys, so that's it. 3 hours, 5 ingredients, you got your sauce. So, gotta go eat. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, like, subscribe. Do you like it? Does it suck? It's got oregano. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. As always, I'll see you again. If you want this dope fly necklace, $20. PayPal.me/Foodfightlive. Foodfightlive@gmail.com on PayPal, including shipping, and it's yours. Till next time, see ya.